So Detroit will get the first possession. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Now here's Diallo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 5 on the clock. Payton passes to Olynyk. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. Right there playing physical.
Pass to Zubac. George outside. Jackson outside. George with it. And so he draws the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And here's MP from outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Such a great all-around player. MP is one of those rare guys who can go for a triple-double on any night.
The effort and endurance it takes to do that is no joke. This guy is relentless in everything he does.
Now here's George. He had 25 points in his last game. It's George on the wing. There's the drive, and George with the jam.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
And Payton, here we go. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Zubac. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And it's Winslow missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's a screen. Back to Payton. The 3-ball. And the Pistons, another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Diallo against George. Bledsoe for 3. The Pistons clear it. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Zubac. And he converts the layup.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Payton passes to Grant. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now here's George. He has 6. And the jam by George.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
The Pistons leading. Payton attacking. And MP throws it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game play and turned into a turnover can't give away possessions like that.
Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Payton with a screen on Jackson. Driving in. Here's Grant. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Winslow. Now Bledsoe. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That one is off. And it's Detroit the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Despite playing in different conferences, it's been a contentious rivalry. These teams share plenty of history.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. George against Diallo. Outside Winslow. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Grant. Here's Cunningham. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Payton against Jackson. Pass to Cunningham. And the bucket is good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior.
In that spot.
Your Clippers Spirit.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Ennis. Defended by Jackson. Payton against Jackson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Grant. Back to Payton. To the inside. Outside for Grant. Off target from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he'll draw the foul. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Jackson. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Paul George. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Jackson finds Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. For 3, George. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Olynyk with a screen on Bledsoe to the right side. Here's Cunningham, defended by Jackson. Count that one.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And the Clippers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going. And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
And the shot's good. Olynyk's gotten his 2nd bucket. And with George and his efficiency, Brett, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big...
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? And the ball goes out of basketball.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
It's George on the wing, covered by Diallo. And he's going.
Hamidou Diallo. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands have.
And he gets it to go.
Reggie Jackson. That's his first personal foul.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man. You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Here's Bledsoe, and he knocks down the 10-footer.
Bledsoe is such a great athlete. So dynamic out there. He's opening up the middle now.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, BA, with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Now here's Diallo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. The floater, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 9.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
To the paint. Intercepted. George against Diallo. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Here's Hartenstein. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Payton with it, and it's Bledsoe picking him up. Bledsoe against Payton. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Winslow's checked in for the Clippers.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers,
Jackson outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Grant. Down low. Here's Payton. Again, the Pistons score.
They're really working the paint now.
George outside. Shot to end the cold streak. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Olynyk passes to Payton. Knocks it down from distance. Payton's got 23 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker.
He checked in for Jackson. Lyles, he's checked in for the Pistons. Outside Winslow. Back to Hartenstein. Bledsoe against Payton. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Over Diallo. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump.
Justice Winslow. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting
That
for
class
Detroit,
were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Ooh.
Now here's George. 15 points in the game. On the money from 12 feet away. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
And the shot goes in. In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second-rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And he was...
Detroit foul. Hamidou Diallo. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. To the middle. Here's Lyles. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Ibaka finds George. Here's Bledsoe. Inside. And the jam by George.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Payton against Bledsoe. Payton's shot is good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Los Angeles shooting just 38% in this quarter. Bledsoe, the pass to Ibaka, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Great open look there.
Jeremy Grant.
Grant's got 10.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Jackson against George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Grant, right side. Pass to Joseph. Payton against Bledsoe. Outside for Grant. Back to Payton from 12 feet. It's rebounded by Ibaka. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here's man.
2 minutes.
That one rolls around and rims out. Detroit has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Winslow. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Jackson, the pass to Payton. Grant with a screen on George. That's good from Grant on the assist by MP. Payton's got his 9th assist of the game now.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
The lineup for the Pistons.
Oh, stolen by Payton. And the dunk by Jackson.
Man, he's so good and so fun to watch when he has a little bit of room. Josh Jackson up high.
Pass to Ennis. Now Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Ibaka with a screen on Jackson. Ennis. That shot off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. To the middle. Tips it. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Joseph. Another 3 for Detroit.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Bledsoe with it. Payton covering. Here's Ennis. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Outside Payton. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. The Clippers shooting only 34% in this one. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Inside, Grant and Olynyk. MP is out there with Cunningham. And it's Diallo in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Winslow. That's tipped.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Bledsoe against Payton. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Now the Clippers with it. George outside. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. From 13. And he gets the jumper to drop. George has got 25 points.
Just smart use right there, Paul George, in the mid-range.
Payton finds Olynyk, shoots over Zubac, and Olynyk the bucket on the assist by MP. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Diallo against George. They double team George. There's Jackson with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's got 8.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Here's Cunningham. Grant the pass to Olynyk. Pass to Payton. And here's Grant from the arc. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's George with the drive. And he gets that one. 27 points for him.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie, no question. Now here's George. He's got 27. Down low. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Bledsoe against Payton. Pass to George. Outside Winslow. From downtown. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 9 with the drive. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. George for 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
And Payton, here we go. Second shot opportunity. Tipped. Diallo against George. And that one good. George has got 32 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Payton against Bledsoe. Olynyk with a screen on Bledsoe. Payton attacking. Throws it down. And
Ivica Zubac. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Detroit.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. A high percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement, a good sign for an offense.
Now here's Payton. He's got 32 points. It's good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
George outside. Jackson with a screen on Diallo. George draws the double. Pass to Hartenstein. To the wing, right side. And here's Jackson. To the inside. Oh, MP with a block. And he's able to get it back with force.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. They've got Terrence Mann, Justice Winslow out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Eric Bledsoe, and it's George in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Lyles. Outside Payton. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be...
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bledsoe for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Eric Bledsoe connecting from there. When he's making that sort of stuff, you can see the confidence grow.
And Payton, here we go. Diallo outside. Olynyk with a screen on Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Mann. Outside Winslow. Three-pointer, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Payton against Zubac. Olynyk with a screen on Zubac. Payton passes to Olynyk. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bledsoe outside. Back to George. Zubac inside. Covered by Diallo. Here's Mann. Sweet little floater. Mann's got his first points of the game.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Bledsoe outside. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Payton. Sinks that one from the post. Payton's got 40 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Back to Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Payton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Payton's got 42 in the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Inside. And a two-handed jam!
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now here's George. George draws the double. On the wing, Bledsoe. Pass to Zubac. Over Payton. Ah, nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Shot from 16. And too long on the shot.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And it's Winslow missing for Detroit. They've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Payton's got 46.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Lyles offline with a 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Oh, sweet move. And George with the jam.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
And Justice Winslow picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Out to the right wing. Payton with a screen on Jackson. Floats one up. Kicks it out to MP. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Payton's got 49 in the game.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's George. Rebound Detroit. Payton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the take. Oh, George with a steal. Takes a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. George has got 42 in the game. Payton against Bledsoe. Pass to Cunningham. Payton with a screen on Jackson. Here's Cunningham going inside. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
George against Diallo. He's off on that one. Oh, Lennox with some nice D.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Payton's got 52 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Zubac passes to George. Bledsoe outside. George finds Bledsoe. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Bledsoe against Payton. Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
It's tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Pass to Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Olynyk passes to Payton. Grant right side. For 3, Diallo. And the Pistons, another 3.
Three-pointer.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
George against Diallo. Now here's George. He's covered closely. Lays it up and banks it in.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Kicks it out to MP. Another 3 for Detroit.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Grant with it. Over Winslow. That one off the back iron and out.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Detroit with it. Payton attacking. Uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got 59 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Cunningham.
Building carefully.
Hey, everybody. Candace.
MP, you did a great job with man coverage tonight. Can you talk a little bit about what the game plan was there? Any tendencies you were focusing on?
First of all, great team win tonight. We trusted each other and we valued every possession, and that helped us come out on top.
That's right. But defensively, what did you focus on?
Well, you know, Coach does a great job preparing us every game. Even if it's not back-to-back, there's not usually a lot of time. So we had an idea of what sets they wanted to run, where their best players like to get their shots off, that sort of thing. And if they deny their first option, that goes a long way. You can't even sell out a little bit to do it because, like I always say, the NBA is a pick-your-poison league. And thankfully, we have one of the best coaching staffs in the league, and that makes sure that we're solid every game.
Yeah, thank goodness. Great stuff, MP. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Adriana, hey, is Barbara here?
Of course, she's in her office waiting for you. You can head right on in.
Hey, look, that's them right there. And don't say nothing, don't. Wait, I got this.
The elusive Miss Berry.
How y'all doing?
Oh.
I gotta say, it is truly a pleasure to meet you in the flesh, Barbara.
Miss Berry. I like this one. You're adorable.
I keep telling him he's adorable. You think he's like suave and sophisticated. No.
Oh, no. You're
Hey, I like her.
adorable. I mean, even the name Ricky. Oh, come on. That's adorable.
Okay, well, no offense, Barbara, but, you know, I don't think that you're my target demographic.
I think she would know.
Now, I believe there is some business to attend to.
Yes.
Yeah, MP's desire to find a new basketball home.
Player empowerment. Here we go. All right. So first, you need to let us know where you want to call home.
Okay.
How about we start with your top 3 preferred destinations?
Okay, that's what's up. All good choices.
So what now? What's the approach?
We could take it slow. Make sure the front office feels comfortable about how things are developing.
Or as comfortable as they're going to be.
Yeah, given that Harvey's pet draft pick just demanded a trade.
Okay.
The other option is we apply pressure ourselves. Speed up the process.
Hey, look, honestly, I'm not against speeding things up.
Yeah,
You know,
we're a little worried that the long game might tarnish MP's reputation.
right.
Oh, let's speed things up. Let's press it. Negotiate through the media. Leak preferred destinations. Make it uncomfortable for them that you're still there.
The James Harden maneuver.
It's effective. It might damage your rah-rah team first kind of image, but hey, that's not you, right, MP?
Look, I've been a team player at every level. Maybe it's time to take a pause.
Exactly. They have not done right by you. And if they're not sure about you, then they need to send you to a team that is. now.
Makes sense to me.
So, what are you guys thinking?
Here's where I'm at. I got to get out of here, and the sooner the better.
Then we go head first, right? We create drama. We are going to give you the career that you deserve, the career you've earned. We're not going to let somebody else define you. You are your own man, and the whole wide basketball world is going to find out.